We work for it.
Good evening, sir. I just need to ask you what will you advise to India to help India in removing the veto power and establishing a new world order?
Now, this veto power, there is a reform. There is a United Nations Reform Committee was formed. But veto power, certain nations have enjoyed for a long time. They are not leaving it, okay? They are not leaving it. India, with its billion people, it has every right to become a member of a Security Council. One day we will get it, okay? With your power, with your contribution to the society, with a contribution to the world order, world peace, definitely we will get it, okay? Good question, okay?
Good evening, sir. This is Shweta. You are one among the fortunates who were able to work with late Dr. Sarabhai. You have mentioned in this in one of your books, Igniting Minds. I've read that. I would like to ask you what part of late Dr. Sarabhai would you wish were in the youth of today, so that future of India can be,
Vikram Sarabhai is my guru.
Yes, sir.
I worked with him for 7 years. You asked what is his unique quality.
Yes, sir.
He is a visionary. That means in 1970, when there was no communication satellite, operational communication satellite, he said, India should have a launch vehicle to launch a communication satellite so that the people will be connected. All our villages will be connected. India will be connected elsewhere. And his dream has been realized. There are 11 communication satellites in the orbit now, geosynchronous orbit. There are 9 satellites, the remote sensing satellite, to observe what type of resources we have, okay? So he's a visionary. He can see 10, 15 years before that. We need such type of leaders, okay? Visionary leaders, okay?
Good evening, sir. This is Sanjoli Subodh. My question to you is, India is a very large country and we have a high population living in it. Although we have a large amount of resources, still people are not able to fulfill their needs. So what advice will you give to the people to apply family planning techniques to use the nation's resources as well as to maintain India's economy?
See, just now I told you we have a vision, India 2020. Particularly education and health care. This is one area where women education is puts highest priority. A bill has been passed recently for compulsory and free education. It is going through the state. Then that is the important contribution to the type of well-established, well-planned families. Okay?
Sir, what role do you see in Indians and particularly the children of CMS in building unity and peace in the people of the world?
One thing is education with value system. Every CMS, I visualize every week at least 1 hour. All the children, whether science student, commerce student, any student, 1 hour they must lead of the great human beings. 1 hour they must. That is called moral science class. Second one, religion has got 2 components, theology and spirituality. Theology you cannot touch, but spirituality common for all the religions. We can bridge through the spirituality of all the religions. Third one, we have to remove the poverty. Okay? If we remove this, or if we have these 3 components of the society, then we'll have a peaceful, prosperous world. Okay?
So can, in your opinion, Sir Barack Obama form or lead a world government?
Well, I don't know whether the world government is possible. First, he has to make America, it has to be his own nation. He has to set it right now as a great nation. Big responsibility for him. Then comes the world. Okay, first nation. Okay.
I want to ask that should the world leaders know that what the children actually want?
What children, what they want?
Yes.
World leaders.
Yes, sir.
Well, after all, who are the world leaders? They were children finally, is it not? World leaders, they are all children. Finally, children, students, like that only they grew. And but when they grow, they forget about it. Okay, they forget about it. Definitely, the children has got a dream, and they have a vision in life. And the people, when they grow, they have to give a shape to the vision of the children, okay? Dream of the children. and so that the children can live in a the 10-point visualization I have done, Up to age of 14, children is the children of creativity. In the primary school only at the time, we have to generate the creativity, and the primary school is the right place. Great teachers we need, great classrooms we need. So that's why at the time of creativity, so the children their creativity has been brought up. Okay, friends. Wish you all the best. Wish you all the best. Now I have got a book for Jagadish Gandhiji. I am giving this book. Name of the book, Guiding Souls.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
To invent is to ignite, and an ignited mind transforms thought into actions. Adding more to these beautiful lines, instead of dreaming to make India a superpower, we should dream to make India happy and prosperous. Dr. Kalam. Jai Jagat. This has been Krishna with today's CMS News as printed in the newspapers of Lucknow. Times of India, Pioneer and Hindustan Times write, former President of India and noted scientist and missile man APJ Abdul Kalam is against any country possessing a veto power. Instead, he feels that a new world order is needed to wage a fight against international terrorism. Kalam expressed these views while answering questions of students during his visit to City Montessori School, Kanpur Road here on Saturday. He told the students about the qualities that help one achieve success. Lauding his country's cultural heritage, Nuclear Man said that India's noble cultural, ancient tradition and unique constitution are based on the concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.